Hello, 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 my lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on A Journey in Light. My name is Joy. Hello. Today we are doing a pick a card on how is your person currently thinking and feeling about you, about the situation, and any other things that come up. I will share as my guides give them to me. I do have 3 piles today. I have pile 1, which is the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot that was donated by a lovely client of mine. I'll refer to him as Mr. X, but he donated that, and we have this white jade elephant. Number 2, I have this beautiful piece of selenite that has a mandala etched into it, and that is with the Guardian of Night tarot, which is like an independent deck. It's very, very beautiful. And then pile 3, we have one of my favorites, Eye of Shiva, which is a fossilized shell, and it's cut in the shape of a heart. And I have that with my light Seers tarot. So take a moment, take a deep breath, go with whichever pile you're drawn to the most. If you're drawn to more than one, you could have messages in more than one. There may just be one little nugget of information in another pile. If you're being drawn to that, feel free to watch that. Again, we have piles 1, pile 2, pile 3. The timestamps will be in the description box below. I also wanted to say, so if you don't want to listen to the rest of this, feel free to just jump right to your piles. I do want to say that I'm so sorry that I have been very inconsistent with my postings. I've been very MIA for about the past 2 months. And I just wanted to say I appreciate all your guys' support in that time being, everybody that has reached out to me on Instagram just to check in to make sure I'm doing okay. And I am. I just am just working through some stuff and figuring some stuff out. And I really have to be in a really good vibe place. It's for the messages to come through clearly when I do these from my guides, because we know, our guides are very, very high vibe. Us as humans are lower vibe, and as you grow in your spirituality and you ascend, your vibration raises, but that can dip down depending on what's going on. I'm not in a bad place or anything like that, but I just feel like I haven't been as clear in my connections at times just because of some stuff going on. So that's where I kind of reach out to them like, can I do a reading today? And I've been hit with a lot of no, just focus on you. Just focus on you. So I guess I just wanted to say, that's where I've been. It's not because I'm not going to continue to do this. I do love doing this. I love chatting with you guys. I love when you guys share with me. I'm very honored by that. So I just wanted to say thank you guys all for the support during all this time. Everything is great. I'm going to try to get back into this more, but I do have to follow my own personal inner compass, my intuition on how I'm feeling and how much I can expend on other people, and how much I can give my energy away that day. So, but I am doing good. So nobody worry, I'm not in a bad spot. I just haven't had the extra love to give to everybody else. I've had to focus it on myself. So with that said, we'll jump right in here. Thank you for listening. I need some water. I do feel a little rusty. It's kind of like riding a bike though. So we're going to jump back into this. So again, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. The timestamps will be in the description box below, and I will see you at your pile. Thanks, guys. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 1. You guys picked this really wonderful white jade elephant with the trunk up for good luck. Stick this guy right there. I know everybody always comments on these too, sorry for pointing this out. These lotus candle holders I have, they're from World Market. People ask about them a lot. They have a lot of different colors. I usually have this guy chilling out, but today we're doing purple. So let's see, how is your person thinking, feeling about you? We are using the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot that a lovely client of mine donated. We will refer to him as Mr. X, but is very honored that he sent me this deck. It's super cool. I haven't got a chance to use it just because I've been a little MIA, but let's see what we got. So how is, for pile 1, how is a person currently thinking, feeling about them? We have the Knight of Needles, which is the Knight of Swords. We have the Knight of Potions, which is Cups. I have a cheat sheet because these are, I haven't used these yet. We have a Queen of Pentacles. Wow, we have a Queen of Swords. Wow, you guys got some Knights and Queens. Interesting energies. Okay. We have a Two of Pentacles. We have a Ten of Cups. We have Temperance. There's that Patience. And the Three of Cups. Bottom of the deck energy is the Queen of Wands. Stick this right here. I'm going to pull a couple little oracle cards from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. Whew. All right, well, that one flew out of my hand, so I'm going to go with this. Gateway. And let's get one more. There's a unicorn, beautiful stuff on there. Insecurity. So how is this person currently thinking and feeling about you? If they haven't made any actions towards you, we have 2 knights here. We have our Knight of Swords, which is a very like quick moving in energy, going a little, you know, sometimes a little hasty, but action knight. And then we have a Knight of Cups, which is our kind of like our Casanova knight, like the one that wants to express how they feel, tell you how they feel. This Knight of Swords is clarified by the Three of Pentacles, which is a lot about working together, you know, building things, a strong, not necessarily a strong foundation, but just working together. So I'm hearing that if they haven't told you or expressed their feelings to you just yet, that they are working towards having the confidence to do so and figuring that out. They're drawing me into the fact that in this deck, it's actually called the Three, you know, Pentacles are the presence, like a physical presence. So some of you guys may be actually getting like a present from this person as their way of expressing themselves and expressing how they feel. It might be something that you've mentioned before that you didn't think that they even noticed, but they picked up on and they want to give you that. So okay. Sorry. I know you guys hate when I say sorry. Thank you for being patient. I'm trying to understand this message, and it may just be for a very, very, very small group of you guys, but it is nagging at me. They're not letting me move past it. There could be like a third-party situation too here, that this person, maybe you're in a third-party situation, but it's like almost like a secret admirer type gift, or they're trying to give you something. I don't know why it's coming through this way, in a sneaky way, but wanting to show you how they feel about you. Again, that might just be a very, very small amount of you guys watching, or just one person that scenario fits for, but they weren't letting me move past it. So thank you for bearing with me. Okay, back to this Knight of Cups, clarified by our Ten of Cups, which our Ten of Cups is very, very happy card in tarot. It's full of love, happiness, happy family, all this stuff. So this person wants to, with this Knight here, they want to tell you, they might not be as, say, mature as like the King of Cups about it, but they're definitely feeling like this love for you, care for you, wanting to have a little bit of a future, maybe actually thinking past, maybe this person has been slightly immature and they're moving a little bit more in maturity and grounding in your connection. So they're wanting to make that movement forward towards better things, to more stable things. We have a Queen of Pentacles, clarified by Temperance, so our Queen of Pentacles, very grounded, very nurturing, calm, collected, but that nurture kind of energy. I mean, a lot of our queens are, but with this Temperance here, I think there's been a lot of pause in this connection, a lot of waiting, figuring out, and it's almost like they recognize that you've been waiting on them and they're grateful for it. They're grateful that you've seen the bigger picture, you've accepted them for how they are. I think this, prior to this reading, or prior to what's going to come in this energy that's going on right now, is this person may have been very stagnant or not making movements towards you. But starting off with 2 Knights, I feel like that's going to be shifting for a big majority of you guys. There's actually going to be stuff going on after this long pause, but there's still like a level of figuring out how to blend everything together. Maybe they weren't always like the best versions of themselves to you, and they're trying to figure out how to make up for what they've done in the past, but tell you how they really want things to go moving forward. So Queen of Swords here, some of you guys might have cut this person completely out. Others, it's just kind of, they see you as this very strong, smart, intellectual person, because we're going over how they're thinking, feeling about you. But some of you guys may have actually cut this person out. Sometimes our Queen of Swords is just like, done with you. And with that being clarified by our 3 of Cups, sometimes our 3 of Cups can represent very much of wanting to have a reconciliation. It also can be like celebration party, things like that. I know not a lot of that's going on right now with everything going on in the world, but there's like this sense of wanting to rekindle whatever was cut out of this connection. Yeah, and then with the overall energy of this Queen of Wands energy, it's like they're very attracted to you. You're very passionate. They feel a lot of chemistry between the two of you guys. There's a lot of just, that holds them back or holds them coming back, or just this connection is very fiery. I keep getting a reconciliation, so there may be a bigger group of people that have actually been separated from this person. So we have Gateway here with this unicorn, because they're really focusing in on this unicorn for me. Let me look at this card for a minute. Basically being like, there's like opening to some magical things, like maybe some things that you thought were impossible are going to be stepping through into your vision in a very secured, like honest way. So we have security here in this gateway. So I think things are opening up to a stronger, more solid connection between you and this person, or that's what they're thinking and feeling about wanting with you. I'm also hearing some may be feeling a little lost on how to move from where they've been. There may be a sense of some of them may have messed some stuff up, but wanting to fix things, wanting to, come in full charge, be that better person, because almost like your absence has made them realize who they need to be in life. Like you've made them realize the person that they want to be. That's really, really awesome. It's not always easy as the person on the end, on the side that you guys are sitting on, watching all this or happening to you. But I feel like it wasn't in vain. Like the stuff that you guys went through, what you had to do for yourself was like your best course of action moving forward. Let me see if there's anything else that comes through. I'm going to pull. I don't know what I want to pull. All right. I haven't used this deck really before, and I kind of was drawn to pull this deck within reach before this reading, so I don't really know what's going to pop up. These are Messages of Love Oracle cards. I've had them forever, but I don't know if I've ever pulled them out for a video. So any other information? So we have self-care, clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. Which I feel like a lot of you guys, maybe this is the energy you guys have been in. Maybe they're also trying to clear their negativity out as well before acting. But I really feel like there's going to be some action soon for you guys with these Knights. I just feel like this charge. Like I'm almost surprised that the Chariot wasn't in here. This forward movement, this deciding to go after what they want, and that is you. And then we have soulmate. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. So a lot of soulmate energy, a lot of destined connections here. Let's see, let's pull one more of these. Integrity. Does a situation align with your values and morals? So this kind of comes in, so I almost feel like this is some of the energy, those of you guys that stepped away, like you almost were like, no more. I'm doing what's right for me. Putting some stuff behind me. And maybe you were always there for them, and it's like that click that they needed to be like, oh, this person isn't just because they love me unconditionally doesn't mean they're just going to sit around and let me crap on them. Like I'm going to have to really step up. And again, a lot of you guys, I feel like this is going to come in a magical way, very surprising, very unexpected, but in a really, really good way, really secure. Like you're not going to feel like it's not going to be wishy-washy. It's going to be very strong and bold kind of movement coming in for you guys. So let's see. I know you guys love my message cards. So what do I want to use? We got to go with some of my girl Lindsay's cards from White Rose Guidance. She's such a doll. I adore her. I'm blessed to be friends with her. She's super great. So let's see. We're using her cards. So what does this person want to say? What would be some of these messages that they would want to tell you when they come in? You are my treasure. Yeah, I feel like a lot of them didn't really, I get a sense of very much being taken for granted in the past. I cannot handle any more heartbreak. So maybe you stepping away. For that scenario, I know I keep jumping back to that scenario. This person doesn't want to be heartbroken anymore, but then also for those of you not, that this person's just been hesitant. Sometimes people are just afraid of getting hurt again, and that causes them to, stand back a little bit. I live for your smile and I would die for your kiss. You are so precious to me. This really goes with this treasure. It's like they really realize like your worth, and they want to express that to you, possibly show you that with these like pentacle cards that popped up. It's very much wanting you to physically see what you mean to them. Am I good enough for you? So yeah, this person definitely needs to level up. They realize that they've may mess some stuff up. I can see eternity in your eyes. Let's get one more of these. You are the song of my heart. So this used to pop up a lot in readings. It hasn't popped up in a while. This is one of these cards that I always get this vision of someone walking in a store. Like you guys just relate through music, and so you're in a store and a song comes on oddly that probably shouldn't be playing, but you like know that song is from like them to you. Like the universe's way of saying don't give up on this, kind of connection. So you're very much the song of the heart. So there's a strong musical connection between the two of you guys here. Let me pull some more from her other deck, and then we're going to probably move into a couple more message cards. Might do an advice card. All right. I wish I could hold you tonight. This person definitely misses you if you guys aren't together. I want to create with you. Maybe you guys both creative musically, artistically. Maybe they actually want to create something physical with you. I was not looking for something like this. So this connection might have taken this person by surprise. Where do we go from here? Definitely feeling that energy where someone wasn't quite sure how to make amends. All I ever wanted and needed was you. And I desire you deeply and eternally. Okay, so I think I want to pull you guys. These are kind of like these are conversations with my soul cards. Just kind of like an overall guidance for pile one on anything that they need to know, they need to keep in mind about this connection, or just anything that they need to hear, please. Ooh. Why are you triggered? If you're triggered by a person or situation, you have something to clear. Without a block, you wouldn't be triggered. Turn inwards and see what is to be released. So if this person triggered any pains within you, just look at that as a way of healing, like use that trigger to transform yourself. Because pain is an indicator of where a wound is. Just like, say we're walking along and you step on a piece of glass, you would only know because of the pain in your foot, right? So pain is just an indicator that, hey, we have a wound here, it needs attention, please look at me, right? Other than seeing blood and all that stuff later on, right? But pain is the initial indicator that something is wrong. So when someone causes like a major pain in you, of course people are going to do stuff that hurts your feelings. Not all that is necessarily a trigger point, but when something really triggers you, you have to stop and look at that pain and be like, okay, there's a wound here that needs my attention. What do I need to do to address this pain, to heal this pain and fix it? Much like you would take the piece of glass out of your foot and you would tend to that wound, right? So just like an emotional wound is very much the same. You have to take out whatever is spiking it, look at that and look at where that base of that wound is and what can you do to heal yourself so it doesn't affect you the same way moving forward. I want to pull one more for you guys and then I'll end this pile. All right, you have, why are you suffering? Wow, are a lot of you guys triggered and suffering, but maybe that's what caused you guys to step away. But all right, you don't have to suffer anymore. You are not a victim. You are a being of love and light. Stop the suffering, tune into love, the love that you are. All right, guys, so hopefully this helped. Hopefully this gave you some insight to what's going on with your person. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. I'm always truly honored. Thank you guys for bearing with me while I've been a little MIA. If you listened to my spiel at the beginning after I talked about the piles, then you heard everything that's kind of going on with me. And I just want to say thank you guys for all your support. If you're new to my channel, you know, thank you for being here. I'm going to try to be more consistent on my postings again, back to where I used to be, and moving forward, and you can enjoy my time with you guys. So thank you guys so much. Have a good one. Ooh. Well, there went that, if anyone's watching. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that relit. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Hello, hello, if you're sitting there. Bug zapper light. All right, I got that candle going. Some water. I love all you guys that tell me that you sit here in the middle and listen to me talk or mess things up. Being me. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 2. You guys picked this beautiful selenite palm stone with this etched mandala. Very gorgeous. One of my favorites. And I'm so excited to use this deck. I haven't used it on my channel, I don't think. This is the Guardian of the Night Tarot. It's an independent deck that I ordered forever ago, and it finally got finished this fall and sent. So very excited to see what comes up. Very beautiful images on this cards. I don't know if they're still available. I don't know if it was like a one-time thing. I'll try to see if I remember to find the link. All right, we have 7 of Wands that popped up. Look at those images. Oh, can you see that? Sorry, it's dark. This. All right, so back to me not spieling away for that. So we have 7 of Wands. So we're going over how your person is currently thinking about you, about the connection, anything else that's going on. We have the Sun. Nice little panther there, cougar, mountain lion, wherever part of the country you live on is what they call. We have a 9 of Cups. Wow, look at that peacock. I love these so much. Oh my gosh. We have a King of Swords in reverse. We have a 10 of Wands in reverse. Don't be worried about reversals, guys. They're just part of the message. Believe me, there are some cards that you would rather have reversed. Ace of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups. The Tower in reverse. Bottom of the deck energy is these little rascally raccoons that are 3 of Cups. If they don't slide off of here, stay. All right, I gotta fix all these, and I'm gonna pull a couple Sacred Destiny oracles just to get a little more in tune into what is going on with your person. There's some mixed energies here. I'm not gonna lie, this person may go back and forth a little bit with you, or you feel like you're not quite sure. And I feel like this person sometimes doesn't know. We have transformation. And fulfillment. The moon and the card. Okay. Oh my goodness. My OCD is kicking in. All right, what is going on? Overall, if you guys are separated, this person definitely wants a reconciliation. With this 3 of Cups energy, they want to come back. They want to enjoy good things with you. They want things to be fresh and playful. So even if you guys are together, if things have gotten a little serious, a little heavy, there's a sense of this person wanting to lighten things up. You might get frustrated if they handle things with being like jokingly, a joking manner. It's just because they're trying to lighten things up. Things have felt really heavy for this person when it comes to your connection, and they no longer want that. So we have a 7 of Wands clarified by a 10 of Wands in reverse. So it's like this person wanting to, they felt like they've had to kind of like defend their stance. Not saying, and I don't mean this negative towards you, this is just how this person's perceiving something. I'm not saying you're not justified in how you're feeling. This is just, they want things to be, I just keep getting told, lighter. They want things to be lighter. Because the heaviness of this connection, the intensity of this connection scares this person a little bit, and they're just baby stepping into this. So how you want to deal with that, completely up to you. I just share stuff for your insight so you can make informed decisions for yourself. Only you know how to deal with stuff. But this person is definitely wanting things to be lighter and easier, less straining. For some of you guys, this person may have not wanted to commit. This person might also have a little bit of commitment issues. I do feel like they're going through a transformation. They're really facing some fears. Over here, I'm being drawn to this. But this person, I'm hearing, is just baby steps. So if you can just look at it as baby steps. But how do they feel about you? You are their sun. You are like the warm sun on their face. You make them very happy. Even though this is intense, this is a lot for them, there's still this like connection, this intensity that also scares them, that they may not be completely emotionally available with this Ace of Cups in reverse. So it's like they feel the love, but they can't speak the love. They might not tell you. Sorry, I gotta take my jacket off. Technical difficulties, guys. Sorry, I had my mic attached to my jacket. This person, see, I'm like talking about this and I'm getting hot, like as in like you warmed them up, like you're the warm sun on a cold day. You're like, they've lived in the clouds in a cloudy atmosphere for so long. Like you are like the ray of sun that peeks through the clouds, like the most beautiful way, you know, where you can just see different rays popping through either the trees or clouds or something. Like that is who you are to this person. Like almost like they're surprised that you exist, yet terrified at the same time. Yeah, they just don't know how to get their head around everything. It might be a lack of some emotional maturity. This person may have had some childhood trauma. They might have also grown up in a family that didn't necessarily express love in a healthy manner. like very passive aggressive. So even though, like, you know, as I'm talking about this intensity, this heaviness of this from this person, it's not that you're doing anything wrong by being you. They appreciate who you are. They very much love who you are. It's just so different than anything they've ever experienced. They don't know, this person probably has never experienced true love or unconditional love or someone really loving them for who they are ever in their life. And that can be kind of scary. So this person may have turned their back on that a little bit, wanting to keep this in a playful, flirtatious kind of mode. Maybe just celebrate. Also, if there's been some separation, this person does want to reconnect with you. Let's move into this Nine of Cups. This is a wish fulfilled. Again, that's how this person sees you, feels about you. You are like a dream come true, to the point where this person almost, it's like too good to be true. This person probably has some self-doubt. They may come across very confident, but they have some self-doubt about if they can even measure up to what you, like the potential you see in them. They don't see that in themselves, so they almost don't know how to measure up to that, because I see you guys as this Queen of Cups, don't worry about the gender there, as this nurturing, caring person that's willing to dive into the depths of their issues, their soul, like their fears, all of it. Like, you see below the surface of this person. You see like this love that's within them, and you're willing to dive down into that with them, and they're just scared. They're a little scared. They're like, it's almost like, see, like we have this owl and this King of Swords that's in reverse. I'm getting shown like an image of a mouse running. They're running from their own thoughts, their own vision about this, their own needing to change who they are. Because we have the Tower here, which some people get scared by the Tower. The Tower is just strictly needed changes. Sometimes might be kind of scary in how things happen, but they're all unfolding as they should. I feel like this person hasn't quite made the changes, but transformation is right on the edge, and it's all about facing this person's fears. And again, I feel like a lot of this is either childhood wounds. Also could be like, I hate throwing this out here, some possible, sometimes you guys marry each other. There could be some sexual abuse. I apologize for that. They give me very intense information, so I know sometimes that's hard to hear. And this isn't everybody. General reading, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But there's some wounds attached to like the sacral chakra area, either for you, for them, or for both of you guys, that needs some transformation, that needs to be worked through. If that's ringing a bell for you, maybe look into your sacral chakra, look into meditation surrounding that, or it's just somewhere they need to transform themselves. That was kind of like a sidebar. Let me get back into this. But yeah, this person's just facing their fears. Even like this sun, as happy as this sun is, we have to look that there's just this, again, depending on your location, is what this guy is called. Where I live in Florida, we would refer to this as a Florida panther. It's also referred to as a cougar, mountain lion, depending on geographically where you are. But my point is, the sun is here, but yet this is this menacing character, like almost like this person has been in this dark for so long that they're almost skeptical of the beauty that you are. So this person is just skeptical that you're even real. Like, how do you exist? So that's just where this person is. I just feel a lot of confusion, a lot not knowing where to go, not even trusting themselves because some change is needed, just because they were never really shown what love really was. And you really do that. So what you choose to do with this information, guys, is completely on you. This is just for a better understanding of where they're at. I know I say that a lot, but it really is. So anytime you guys watch tarot readings or pick a cards, make sure you're just doing it with discernment, filtering it through your own scope on what's true for you, and just take it as guidance and insight to make more informed choices for yourself and what feels right to you, because you are the one who holds the compass to your own soul. And so you're going to know where that needs to take you. Just use all these readings. I know lots of people watch lots of different readings and there's amazing readers out there, but just always make sure that you're just filtering it through what is right for you and for your situation and what feels good for you. Okay, let's see. I'm going to use these. I use these in Pile 1. I've never used these on my channel before. I've had them forever. So I want to see what other stuff. These are Messages of Love Oracle cards. So they're not my normal message cards. I will pull some of those. I might do some hidden truths because this person's definitely very hiding. But let's see. Rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection. Okay. So this person may have rejected some of you guys. This may be about some divine timing. Maybe this person needs to heal a little more. Again, general reading. If that doesn't fit for your situation, let it go. If that gives you some insight, cool. Chemistry. The attraction you feel is mutual. So you guys definitely have a lot of chemistry. It's like almost like that's the pull that brings you guys back together. Interference. An external party is intruding on this relationship. So for some of you guys, there could be either an actual third party, like as in relationship. This could be work. This could be finances. Like third party can mean a lot of different things. It's just basically a situation that keeps you guys from being fully together, whatever that looks like. Children. Children is important to this partnership. So some of you guys could have kids, they could have kids. You could want kids and they couldn't. There's something to do with children involved in this relationship, or I'm hearing some of you guys either work with children, so maybe there's some teachers or something like that. Stability. This relationship can stand the test of time. So I'm just really feeling like patience. That was weird. Someone knocked on my window or something tapped on my window. There's no one back there. And anyways, what was I saying? Oh, I'm just hearing like be patient. If you want to continue this relationship, you couldn't just use this as, you know, insight for yourself, but just hearing patience, just patience and understanding what you choose to do. This person's just a really damaged person, but it doesn't mean that they can't. With this transformation here, that's a really good sign. And, you know, it's fulfillment. I know I was kind of talking about fears with this, and it's just because this moon is here and they're drawing me into the moon and then the sacral chakra. So there's fears around sexuality too. But that also can just come from wounds there. And I feel like that's going to relate. I'm almost being told that that's a lot of our viewers. So, all right. So what is some message cards from this person for pile 2? I'm going to use my Hidden Truth Oracle because I feel like there's a lot of hidden truths under this. I feel you leaving me behind. So if you guys have maybe rejected them, maybe you felt like you had to, and that was because you were supposed to. It's divinely guided. I wish I had treated you better. Again, you're their son. Like you, I don't feel like there's anything wrong that you guys have done. This person's just working through some stuff. I left when I saw you with someone. That's kind of funny. That fell over like our interference card. So maybe you guys have this extra relationship, or their perception of something. They thought you were either liking someone else or with someone else, something like that. I replay our conversations over and over. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Yeah, this person they're just having a hard time. Finding out the truth crushed me. So there's some truth here that was very hard for them. Again, sometimes this card is just perceived truths. So when someone sees, like they think it's a truth to them, it's how they perceived a situation, and it really, so this person's been hurt by something in this connection, regardless if it was just how they perceive the situation or something that actually happened. My life is not together as it seems. Yeah, this person is a little bit of a mess. Not a lost cause, but a little bit of a mess. And I feel you even though we are apart. So this person still feels very connected to you. They want to reconcile. Like this overall energy here, again, can be wanting to be playful, more lighthearted, but they definitely want things to reconcile. They don't want things to be over. So I want to pull you guys kind of like a guidance card or two from this Conversations with My Soul, just because this is, you know, an interesting mix of energies here. So let's see, what else? Is there any other guidance for pile 2, please, for the watchers of pile 2? Bring yourself into balance. Bring the feminine and masculine energy within into balance. It will make your life much easier. So maybe looking at, if this connection with this person, this also doesn't necessarily have to mean like your feminine and masculine energy. I'm being told like balance. Like if you tend to lose yourself in this person, then maybe that needs to be addressed a little bit, and just make sure you're just staying in balance. Like you're like match energy for energy kind of thing. Just always make sure you don't lose yourself with this connection. Connect with your soul. Tune into the essence of your soul. Listen to the guidance you receive. Your soul knows everything. Let it lead the way. So, all right, guys, I hope this helped. I hope this gave you some insight. As always, thank you guys so much for being here with me. And I try to be more consistent. I've just been dealing with stuff on my own, and I only have so much energy to give out, as much as I do love it. But I'm feeling much better, much stronger in my own stuff, and I feel like I can put more videos out there. So thank you guys that have been with me for a long time, and I appreciate all of you guys and your support. As always, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in another reading. Mwah! Bye. If anyone's sitting there, I'll say hello, because I know sometimes you guys tell me that you do. Hello, 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 my lovely, lovely friends for pile 3. You guys picked the Eye of Shiva, which is a fossilized shell, and this one just happens to be cut into a heart. Everybody seems to love that one. I'm using one of my favorite tarot decks, one of the first decks that I truly connected with, and this is the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. It's a really lovely deck. So we are going over how is your person currently thinking and feeling about you, about the connection, and anything else that's going on in their life that comes up. You guys know I'm going to share any information that I'm given. So we have a 4 of Pentacles. Ooh. These two popped up together. I'm actually going to take them together. So we have the Fool in reverse and the 4 of Cups in reverse. Okay, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Aren't these images so pretty? We have an Emperor in reverse. We have a 5 of Swords with this little collection. Makes a lot of sense. 4 of Swords. And the Empress. Bottom of the deck energy is a King of Wands. I'm going to pull some oracle cards too to complement the reading. We have Adventures. Look at this card for a second. As an intuitive reader, I read classically and intuitively. I get a lot of information from images from my guides. So, an action. Okay. How's your person currently thinking and feeling about you? Give me a moment. Where's the message here? Might be a one-off message or just for a small amount of you guys, but I can't pass by saying it. I feel like this person feels like they not regretful, but confused because they thought they were doing the right thing, but I'm sorry, I'm being so vague. I'm seeing like a person didn't go after you. They played it safe. They were focused on other things, but there's like a level of wanting to have picked you, but yet they didn't, and it's giving them a lot of grief. They felt like they were doing the right thing, but they're realizing that they didn't do the right thing, and it's actually made this person feel like they're not in power. So again, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but that message is very strong with this set of cards. But let me start with the beginning. All right, so we have a King of Wands. How does this person's very attracted to you, very passionately attracted to you. They may not feel quite up to your level. That might have to do with finances. They might not feel like as grounded with, we have this Four of Pentacles, which can be about being grounded, secure, building your foundations, but it's clarified by our Emperor in reverse. So I feel like this person doesn't quite feel good enough for you. Like almost like they've put you on a pedestal. It's like you're over here as this Empress energy, right? And this is how they see you. This is their thoughts about you. Very inspired thoughts, but yet they don't feel like they quite measure up. And maybe that's what held this person from taking that leap of faith. I feel like you may have even expressed how you felt about this person and they didn't go after it. They felt like they were doing the right thing, but it's caused them nothing but grief. So look at this guy's face in this card. So the Five of Swords is kind of about someone winning a battle, but no, it's like a fight that's happened, but no one really wins, right? And look how frustrated he looks. So I feel like that's almost how your person feels, and they feel that way because they didn't, like you offered them this cup of love. They didn't really look at it, so they're feeling regretful about that, like that was the wrong choice. Because they didn't take that leap of faith. Like they didn't go after what they wanted. And I feel like you are what they want. They just don't feel like they measure up. So again, so money might be very important to this person's status, feeling like they need to be a certain place before they can come to you. So because they aren't necessarily there, again, I don't think any of this is really important to you guys, per se, but for this person, being at a certain status, having enough money, having certain things, being secure in their life, their career, something like that, is very important to this person. So because they don't feel like they're there, they don't match your level, or they can't give you what they feel like you deserve. And I know this is kind of feeling a little backwards, but and ridiculous, because they see you as someone that deserves all this, but they feel like they can't give it to you. And it's not something that you guys have been even made, that it's not important to you, it's important to them. But instead of going after it and doing the things that they need to do to get there, this person has just been resting instead. Like Four of Swords is very much about, rest, meditating, kind of figuring out your thoughts and what you want to do, but it's also a card of like pause. So they want all these things, they want to give you all these things, they want to have all this with you, but they've done nothing instead. And I feel like for a lot of you guys it's been very frustrating. So we have an Ace of Swords here, which is, inspired thought. I mean, look at this card. This is, we have the golden ratio, a spiral staircase going down here, and the light coming through of her head. These images are so amazing. But I feel like this person thinks a lot about you and thinks a lot about the situation, trying to figure out how to get there, but they just end up spinning around in their own head. Like they just go into this spiral of their own thoughts about how to go anywhere, so then they don't do anything. But it's not a lack of care, not a lack of passion for you, not a lack of anything on your part. It's just they don't know how to get from where they are to where they feel like they need to be good enough for you. If that's not your situation, then this isn't your reading, because this is a very overall big theme. Feel free to pick a different pile or a different reading, because that is very, very strong for this group that's coming through right now. So we have adventures and action here. I feel like they daydream a lot. Again, this circle, like they get very much in their head about how they're going to make things up, how they're going to take action, how they're going to have these beautiful adventures with it. This person may be an air sign, and that's only coming through as just like, I feel like they're just very caught up in their thoughts, but they haven't really implemented anything, which I think for a lot of you guys has been very frustrating. Very frustrating. I mean, we may have some fire signs, but this is feeling like someone is very stuck in their head. Maybe their moon's an air sign. But they daydream about these trips you guys are going to go to, these magical places, you know, all these things, and how they're going to take action. They just don't. So yeah, that's pretty frustrating. I'm going to pull some of these Messages of Love Oracle cards. I've never used them until this channel. I've had them for a long time. I know a lot of other readers use them. I like them. I just haven't used them. So let's see what comes up for pile 3. What other information? Wow. Okay. I'm going to take these 2 number jumpers. Second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. Do with that what you will. Spiritual lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a lesson, and vice versa. This is actually feeling like a scenario that I know, not me personally, but a friend of mine. It'd be funny if she watches it and picks this pile. But I won't tell her story, but it's feeling very much like that. Denial, detach with love to clearly see the truth. So, okay. Let's see what these are. We got regret. This is definitely regret and time apart. So this is almost like advice that's coming through for you guys. Take it or leave it. I said that's in another pile. Use these readings that you guys watch as guidance and insight for your situation when it feels right for you. But do what's best for you. Always, you guys have the compass to your own soul, to your own path. Use any readings that you watch as just a way to knowledge to how to move forward, but you still have to be the one that picks the right path for you. With that said, the advice that's coming through is very much like there is a need. I feel the need to say, don't worry, this isn't over. But you almost need to detach from this person to see the truth clearly. Maybe you've invested too much in this. They haven't met you at where you've put, your love into them. There is time apart needed. This person is feeling regretful that they didn't go after this, but this is all part of their spiritual lesson. And I feel like this person needs to learn some lessons, hard lessons that might not involve you at this time. So I feel like if there is like a separation going on, that just kind of like take a deep breath and just go, it's all supposed to be this way. Okay. And they're also like saying, like, go on your own adventures, take actions for what you want that has separate from them. They're giving me lots of just advice. Like I'm being showered with love for you guys, for everything you guys have been through, because I'm being told for a lot of you guys, this has not been an easy connection. This hasn't been an easy lesson for you, but I feel like a lot of you guys have just had this epiphany lately, this sparking, this releasing of letting this person go. Maybe you guys have actually like told this person off, or you finally told them everything that they needed to hear, and they're just spinning still in circles in their head. But you've been like, I said what I need to say. I'm going off on my own adventures. I'm taking action for myself. I'm putting myself first. I'm going here. And I think that's been very, very needed. Again, that doesn't feel right for you. This isn't your pile, but I'm just really much being guided. I'm not going to pull any message cards, guys. I just don't feel like it's right for this. I know you guys love those, but I'm going to pull some more guidance cards. Okay, no, all right. Never mind. I'm being guided to use this deck. Sometimes it's guidance, sometimes it is messages. So I lied. I'm going to pull some Sometimes I say stuff and they're like, nope, that's not what we meant. So you guys know I'm real on my channel. So let's see what other messages need to come through for pile 3. I'm secretly in love with you. Yeah. But that's the whole part. Like, that's what's frustrating. In secret, they like keep it to themselves, but it's like, dude, step up. I'm healing myself to love you better. There's definitely a lot of healing that needs to be done that I don't think you need to be a part of. Like, it's almost would damage you guys more to be there. And I know you want to be there for this person. I know you want to help them, but it's almost like you're enabling them. Like, they have to do it on their own, like send them off and learn to fly. Like, you're going to kick the bird out of the nest for a while and be like, sorry, you're on your own. You got to figure it out. But that's what they need the most. It's like you can't mother them too long. You can't be their everything because they need to figure out how to get their emperor upright themselves. This connection is damaged. Doesn't mean it's forever damaged. I just feel like there's just this time apart is needed. I feel like I'm going to get a lot of thumbs down on this reading, but those people that need to hear this pile, I think, will resonate and take this to heart. So I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everyone, regardless if this meets you or not. Be cautious with your words. So I would say if you separate from this, like if you guys are still together, but you're feeling the urge to kind of go your own way, do your own thing, do it with kindness and love. You don't have to do it with anger. Be cautious with your words. This person, I think that they take the words very much to heart more than they let on, because this person sits in their head a lot. And this connection is karmic. So with this, so there's karma in every connection. So depending on if you're a soulmate, you're a twin, it's actual karmic relationship, whatever you want to call it, divine counterparts, whatever. We all have a level of karma. We tend to have a level of karma in most relationships that we have that we're working through. So that's where I feel like, again, some of these lessons are just karmic lessons that need to be gone through and healed. Let me pull 1 or 2 more, and then I'm going to pull advice card for you guys, or 2. So let's see. You are my twin flame. So there could be, I did talk about that connection. So some of you guys could be twins. It was feeling very, again, these life lessons, things like that. We had the divine counterparts here. The one was not where they need to be. I just heard, do you, boo-boo. So I'll have to throw that out there. My heart is yours. This person definitely still very much cares about you. If this is a twin flame connection, it's just unfortunately part of the course, but I'm just keeping guided to just do your own thing. What lights you up, what puts a smile on your face, like go after that for right now. Like just take this pause or whatever this is and find yourself again. I feel like you've given this person so much of yourself that you kind of, maybe you're a little bit of an empty cup at the moment. Just fill your own cup. All right, let's see what else for pile 3 do we have. You are one. In your heart, in the energies, you are always connected with your beloved. You are one. You are already in union in the 5th dimension. I know some of you guys are like, I want it in 3D, but just know that you are always together. Connect with your soul. Tune into the essence of your soul. Listen to the guidance you receive. Your soul knows everything. Let it lead the way. It's kind of like go with the flow kind of moment. Just let go of the oars and just go with the flow. You've been fighting this upriver battle for a while. Just turn the boat around and just see where it takes you. Go on an adventure. I feel like there's some mysteries. There's some beautiful things that are going to be unlocking. Kind of like this feels like a very stormy kind of ocean picture. I live literally less than 3 miles from the ocean, so this is kind of what it looks like when we have like a hurricane come through. But after the storm, there's going to be this beautiful, bright sky and stuff. So you guys are maybe a little bit in this turbulence, but as you go for your adventure, I think that, you're going to have some just big calms after the storm. All right, let's pull 1 more of these and I'll end it. Feel the love in your heart. Tune into your heart and feel the love. Fill each cell of your body with that love and share it with others. So maybe it's time just to step into your soul's purpose. If you guys are on the twin flame path, then you have a bigger mission than being in union with your twin. I hope you get that. And maybe just start focusing on your soul purpose, your soul mission. What does that look like? It's typically around light work, helping others, healing others. There's lots of forms. Just being a nice friend is a form of light work. But just start being like, what does my soul want to do? What am I here to do? Let me detach from this connection, this intense connection with this person, and figure out what my soul is, where my soul is taking me and where it wants to go, and focus on that. So guys, I know this was a little bit tougher. Hopefully those of you that it related to, you found value in this. I'm sending you guys immense love and light, and thank you guys so much, and I appreciate you, and have a lovely, lovely day. Bye guys.